What is up, guys? Welcome to Pippin and Dippin Academy's YouTube channel. I am Joe Von Grixen. I got Hunter the Pip Hunter Burkett here with me, my partner in crime, my main man, the man with the sauce, right here, the legend.
What's up, guys?
Hey, guys, if you're a first-time visitor, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you investing your time here with us. And because of that, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it already. That way you get notified anytime we have new videos out. We do 1 to 2 videos a week with content, everything from reviewing trades to breaking down strategies, doing chart markups, all that good stuff. So and of course, if you like the video, then pound that like button so that our video can get in front of other people just like you, so we can help as many people as possible looking for the same content that you found us with. So without further ado, today we're going to talk to you guys. Really, it's a concept we learned from ICT, the optimal trade entry. But we really, at the end of the day, it's a low risk, highly precise entry with big reward. And Hunter's going to go ahead and show you how we find those here in just a second. But before we do, a couple more little nuggets down below in the resources. We have a free Telegram group that you can join. We have our Facebook. Hunter's got a TikTok. We got all kinds of social media. Follow us on one of those that you like. So that way you get notified too. So if you miss something here, you get notified. And then there's some other little goodies down below. And of course, if you liked it, or if you subscribe, put I subscribed in the comments. We'd love to engage with you. If you have any questions or comments, you'd like to see a future video on something that we haven't done before, or we haven't done in a while, let us know. We'll be happy to do that for you. With that, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to my main man, Hunter. I'll let him share his charts with you and spread some sauce all over. Well, I'll just leave it at that. So,
Cool, guys. So if you're the type of person that's trading right now and you're getting smoked in the market with trying to be catching the M's and W's, trying to catch the actual bottom of the move and things like that, then this is for you, right? Because this just lowers the risk of you getting smoked in the market. You're also still getting you're getting in at a discounted price and things like that, and catching the majority of the move. So, and it's just real easy. You're going with you're still doing your analysis, right? You're still figuring out, where's the liquidity taken? Let's set our pattern, let it go. I know it's going to be difficult because you're going to be wanting to jump in, right? Let it go and let the trade materialize. Let it break the neckline, and then let it pull back and give you the optimal trade, which ICT concept. I want to put that out there because that is his stuff. And it's really great stuff. So I'll just share my screen. I'll get right into it. I found some good stuff on EuroCAD. There was even a trade today. I don't necessarily trade a lot of EuroCAD. I just seen some good stuff as me and Joe were talking. And you can see here, you can clearly see on the hour time frame that we're bearish, right? If we're at the daily, we're clearly going after some lows. We've been bearish for a long time on EuroCAD. We can even go to the monthly. You can see that we're steadily coming after some major key levels, right? So what's better to do than go with the trend, right? Trend is your friend. And there's a lot of truth to that, right? So as you can see that we set highs, right? We still move down, and this during London we were chasing after what? This is still the same stuff, guys. We're still doing figuring out where liquidity's at and things like that. That's what I want to figure out. So if I'm chasing after liquidity and I'm done smoked into an order block here, you can see that we got into an order block here. We could probably redefine that, and then we started to move down, right? And that's the thing in my mind. If I was going to try to buy this, I want this to be taken out first, right? I want this low to be taken out because I know that there's orders resting here, right? So inside of that move, there was the OTE, optimal trade entry, right? So we'll go to the 5, and sometimes you can get it you still want to do all of your timing aspect. You want to be trading inside your timing. I'm just going off of uh, I'm going off of London right here. So right, you can see that we come out of London, we get that initial pullback, and then we what? We broke this relative equal low, this low here. We broke structure. Okay. So right then and there, guys, there's people already selling. There's people already trying to sell when this happens. This is where they're going to get you, right? You're going to get caught right in here trying to sell as it's breaking. That's the wrong thing to do, right? Because typically every time it breaks structure, it always has a pullback to give what the pullback discount people that are trading smart money to get in and ride the trade down, right? So what you can do, we teach our students too. You can use the 50 EMA, pulls that back to the 50. You really figure out what did it leave as it left and broke structure. What did it leave, right? So you just kind of see that. You can see that we left what? We left an order block right there. Okay. That last bullish candle, it broke structure to the upside. Boom. It broke down, right? So it left an institutional candle right there in front of the face, right? So I know that. So if we come up here and we start respecting that, then I know that as well. So that's just extra confidence. So I could put my fibs from swing high to swing low. And guys, the only reason why I'm doing this is for confidence and to get a discount. I want to get discounted. So if it pulls into these levels, then I know that I'm getting a good entry. I'm getting a entry that's because you got to think about it. From that swing, that 50% is equilibrium of that swing, right? So if I'm able to get 62% and maybe even 70.5, that right there to me is a precise entry off of that swing, right? So not only did I get equilibrium, pull back to the 50, right? I got a 62%, and then you set your stop loss. You're setting your stop loss above the high, right? And then your entry is at the 62. You can put a limit order. You can wait for it to hit market execution, right? You have a very small stop loss, 15 pips, and you reap the benefits, right? So because you're going after what? You're going after liquidity, right? So that right there, and guys, you have to read into what the price action looks like. You have to see that we're getting rejection. The price delivery at that area is acting funny, right? You can see the wicks, bam, 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 things like that, right? So I'll go to the 1 minute, check the 1 minute. Right here in this area, what is available, right? So I could have sat right here and seen that. If I zoom in a little bit, right here in this area, do you see this? I could have. That's what the beauty about it is. I could have redefined this and see that this bullish candle was left before a massive move down. And we come up, we respected that both times. Boom and boom. Right. So that order block was left. I redefined it pretty much, and then we reacted to it. Right. So that's an OTE entry as it comes up, and you always want it to break structure first. That makes it even more powerful. Right. And Joe's what he likes to see is he likes to see sharp fin to sharp fin. A sharp fin happen, then another sharp fin happen, a pullback, OTE, smoke city, right? Still with breakup structure. He likes to see breakup structure too as well. Let's go look for some more, okay? Guys, this is just helping you get into a trade and not trying to pinpoint a reversal, right? So look, here's a trade setup that was pretty awesome. Look at this right here. You can see that as this was set up, right? This was a so-called a peak formation setting for us, right? We've seen that big spike. We created this, this ugly looking W pattern. We got divergence from hell, right? And you can see that it left a footprint, right? And I'm just going off straight up key areas of value, and things like that. So look how that it created all of this liquidity across the board, right? 1, 2, a lot in here, spike up, come back down, come back to the same area, go into consolidation, spike up, spike back down, and then look at this spike. Look at what it came into, right? And I'm just going pure off of, you know, um, areas of value, right? You can see that it came into that one too as well. This imbalance, right? All into this imbalance. So you knew right then and there we were going to have a reaction. Not only did it take liquidity, but it also came into an imbalance. And what else did we have? Right? Shark fin, 1 hour shark fin. Okay. So you start to bail down. And then you see, are we setting up a pattern? Right? So we did. Left leg comes down in the right leg. It didn't need to set the second leg come and grab the first leg. It already took out enough, right? So as you can see, remember we're waiting for a breakup structure, right? And you can see the left leg creates the neck and then comes down, right? So right here is my structure point. I want to see it break that before I even start making a decision, right? So look what I did. It comes up, it stops, it comes down, and then it breaks the structure. So what you're going to do is as it's breaking structure, you're going to use this swing, not from here to there. You're going to use this swing from here to there, the swing that broke the structure, right? So look here. And you can see that it pulled back to the 50, correct? What else did it get? Shark fin. Okay. Now watch these fibs. Go from swing low to swing high. And there, my friend, is your discounted entry. Not only did you get an equilibrium, which is 50%, you got a 62 and you got a 70.5, right? So if you're risking, 3% per trade, I'm just going an example. You could have put 1, 1, 1, and all of that would have been really gotten a really discounted price. And then look how flawless it goes your favorite, right? And then still the same concept, guys. Still the same concept. If you never did get an entry down here, you're chasing what? Chasing liquidity, right? You want to chase where's the money? Where is the money? You can see how flawlessly it hits, grabs that, pulls in. Guys, look, once it hits it, what does it do? This is why you never want to buy at a high or sell at a low. Never. Because it's going to pull back in. Hits the high, pulls back in. Okay? And then continues. Right? We can even go off of this one right here. I can just use this one. Let's just see if we did get a little pullback on it. Almost hit equilibrium. Still no go for 100. Right? The reason why is because, guys, this trade could easily pull back into this imbalance. Easily. Pull back into the discounted price and then left. Easily. Right? So that right there will help you get into a trade, help you establish that the pattern is already set. Now let me wait for the pullback, right? Because 9 times out of 10 it's going to do it. So if you're not getting, and that's the beauty about being seasoned, guys. When you become a seasoned trader and you're able to get in here, okay, you're going to get to a point where when you get into a trade, boom, you smack it because you know that this is the W pattern, and then you're in flawless profit, and then the next trade that you're waiting for to scale in another entry is that trade, right? And you're waiting for it. So not only just get here, you got here. Okay, so just one more example, and we got it. So we can even say right here. Let me box this in. This is beautiful. Let me go to 1 hour, see where that's at. Okay, cool. So we were coming off of let me go to that. Okay, that's right there. Isn't it? Let me go here.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so you can clearly see that we did come equal. So man, that'd have been tough for me. That'd have been tough seeing that spike up and then having all the liquidity at the bottom. It'd have been tough for me to take this trade because I would have been expecting a big spike and then maybe go. That's just me. But we'll do it just because of example purposes. Okay, so same thing. You can see what we have right here, liquidity, right? We get into London, smack, okay? There's that initial swing, right? look, this is Joe's perfect. Shark fin, OTE. See you. Okay. Liquidity. Fibs from swing low to swing high. We go to the 5 minute. 16. Right there. Oh man. Oh, it's not letting me have it on the 5 minute. Huh.
Too far back.
Yeah, too far back. Oh, there she is right there. Okay, cool. So you see the swing, boom, we come up, we come back into what? 62, 70 and a half. Guys, that's a really, really small stop loss. 20 pips on EuroCAD. And then look, 200 to liquidity, right? Another little small W pattern, right leg takes out the left leg. There's the entry. I mean, there was multiple entries in here. Even if you got in on that nice little volume bullish candle and you weathered some drawdown, stop loss back here anyway, right? You guys that are setting 7, 5 pip stop losses, you're asking for trouble. You just are. Sorry, you're just asking for trouble. You need to let the trade. I do sometimes we set 10 pip stop losses, absolutely. But we know exactly where we are entering the market precisely. Is the trade coming back? No, there's a lot of confidences go with that. So, but trade, stop loss goes here, and that was definitely a great risk reward, right? But you can see the drift. You can catch the drift what I'm talking about, and they're everywhere, guys. They're everywhere. They're you let it break structure. You know what I'm saying? You let it break structure. You can see all the structure here. It breaks, pulls back, hits the 50, and goes that way, right? So with that being said, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it of that perfect OTE entry, and it'd be a simplified. You know what I mean? It really is a way that you can control your emotions because of there's a lot of people trying to catch these M and W patterns and they're getting smoked in the teeth because they're not waiting for certain things to happen in the market, right? So if you wait for that and you've already got that visual of the M and W pattern that we teach, and it's already visual, right? And after you let it go and you let it break structure, it's easier for you to make a decision on to go in your favor, right? Easier for you to make a decision on break structure. We break structure and then wait for the pullback into the optimal trade entry and then take the trade, right? Cool deal. Did you lose me right there?
No, you're good.
Cool.
Good. You turned into a little bit of robot for a second, but that's all right. It was quick. It's quick. No, that was good, guys. The OTE entries are huge. It's pretty much probably 90% of my trading is I look for those. I drop all the way down to the 1 minute. I trade with the 200, and Hunter showed you. I look for shark fin to shark fin, and I draw my fibs, and then I set, and as soon as those trades get triggered, then I'm scaling real quick. Like I'm scaling as soon as I have, 1% of profit. I'm scaling my profit out big time. And then I'm scaling as much as like 75, 80% of my trade out at 1%. And then I'm letting the rest of the trade run to my take profit, and just letting it see what it'll do. And then once it gets to like 2 to 1, then I'm pulling my stop losses into break even as well. So then I'm locking in that 75, 80% that I originally locked in as well. So at the end of the day, like you get into profit, it comes back and hits your break even. You're still, if you're scaling at 75% on a 1%, then you're, and it goes up and then comes back and hits your break even. You still end up at like 50%, like a 0.5%, which is a great day of trading, guys. depending on the size of your account. All right. But what Hunter showed you guys, learn this, go, don't take our word for it. Go and see ICT. Like I said, we traded ICT. We took what he does. The biggest thing is make sure there's break of structure, not just break a neckline. It's got to be severe break of structure. Because when the M or W breaks the neckline, you want to see it break like another level of structure as well. So I'm turning green here because my green screen's coming into play. Learn that. You guys will be so happy that you did. Like Hunter said, it removes, the reason I like it so much is it removes the emotion about the entry. For me, when I'm trading M's and W's, I get excited even till this day. 3 years into trading, I still get excited, and I've got to manage my emotions that I don't get in the trade too early, on M's or W's. With OTEs, I set the limit orders and I can care less, right? They go ahead and go. And then I come in and I manage the trade accordingly. Plus we have the trade manager that we talked about a few weeks ago that we use. So I use that to scale me out as well. So, and I know Hunter's the opposite. He does probably like 75-80% M's and W's, and the other 15-20% of his trades are the OTEs. So we're opposite that way. But they work really well, guys. Like I said, they're very precise. The win rate on them is very, very high. If you're following those rules of breaking structure, shark fin to shark fin, that type of thing, you're going to find yourself in a really good place, guys. So, man, Hunter, good stuff. I appreciate it. With that, guys, we are currently working on our new funnel. As you know already, July 4th, we increased our academy pricing. However, it is still, guys, I just want to say this without being too salesy. This is like, the pricing is ridiculous. It's $497, guys. $497 one-time fee. You get a lifetime membership to our academy. All right. We've already upgraded our training 3 times. All right. We made it gooder and gooder, as I like to say, every time. But the biggest thing is, there is nobody out there that I know of that you get to go and trade with 5 days a week for a one-time fee. Most of those people that you get to trade with live that are offering that, you have to pay a monthly fee. And it's usually a pretty hefty monthly fee. And you don't get to trade every day. You only get to trade maybe like, a day here or a day there, that type of thing. I know personally, I used to invest $600 a month so I could trade with a mentor for 6 hours once a month on stock options, right? So $497, you get all of our training. You get 2 weekly training calls on Monday and Friday nights, all right? And then you get to trade with us daily. You get to hear the calls, like Hunter and I call out trades. Other people in our community, in our academy that are seasoned traders, they call out trades. If you have questions and you're looking at a trade, you can say, hey, can you take a look at this real fast? This is what I'm seeing. Great. There's not anybody out there that we know of right now that is offering that. No, there's nobody out there offering it. And the ones that are offering, guys like on the YouTube lives and stuff, it's not very exclusive, right? And you're not going to get any mentorship in that. You're just you get to watch what they're doing. So that's fine. If that works for you, great, right? But we're one of the very few out there that have set up our academy and made it affordable. And actually, we're only going to do this probably until the end of the year. And then at the end of the year, you'll have to, if you want to trade with us live, you'll have to actually go to our VIP level program. And that's going to be substantially a bigger investment. So if you think that you're interested in joining our academy, join it now, right? Lock in that pricing. You're guaranteed lifetime. You're grandfathered in. We're not going to pull the rug out from under you. Everybody that's already in, they get it every day. Guys, people made money today trading with us. They made money yesterday with us. Every day somebody is making money in our group. Even days that Hunter and I don't make money, right? Our students are making money because they're in there trading with one another. They're asking us questions, and they're growing as traders, right? It's just like anything else in life. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So that is my spiel. I just wanted to point that out because it's really, really important, guys. I can't stress enough. We've had so many people come to us and say, oh, well, we want to come in if you'll honor the 297. No, we gave 45 days or more of saying we'd honor that. We're not going to do that. So we've put a lot of time and blood, sweat, and tears into putting the academy together for you and people just like you to help you as much as we possibly can. Plus, guys, we do we'll do like a one-on-one with people when they're struggling to help them with a breakthrough, you know, and we don't charge extra for that when you're already in the academy. We're not going to be doing that anymore. Pretty quick here. In the next 6 months, we're done. Hunter doesn't have time. He's got to go fishing. And I don't have time because I'm traveling all over the place with my kids playing soccer and tournaments all throughout the United States. So look, at the end of the day, guys, if you think this is for you, great. Then get registered right away. You can go to our website. You can sign up right now. We'll get you in the Discord group, get you going. If it's not for you, that's fine. You can keep watching our YouTube videos, comment, engage with us. And when it is time, we'll be here for you. It just may not be the pricing that you want. So if you think you're going to join us now, guys, because we got somebody, just a good example. We have somebody that just came into our group, been trading for 10 years, hasn't been able to be consistently profitable. He's been with us for less than 30 days, and he's already like, he went back to demo because he's just so like, he had to refine his strategy, his trading plan. And now that we've given him a couple nuggets, it totally shifted his consistency. And now he's crushing the game, right? So if that's you and you've been trading and you haven't been consistent, cool. Come in the group. Let us help you get consistent. Other than that, guys, we love you. We appreciate you coming by and investing the time with us today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the next one. Until then, take care.
Peace, guys.